Interesting to note as well, Angus Taylor's giving a speech today. Look, we had Peter Dutton's budget in reply, but the Treasurer will get into some more economic side of things because, immigration was the main event last week, if you like. Now, this got my attention. Maybe I'm sort of getting a bit carried away here, but he spoke about simpler taxes on income tax cuts. So does that mean maybe that 37%, bracket that, remember, Labor added it back as part of their reform? Does that go again, or is that too expensive to totally rip that out?
Well, that's the $40 billion question. How about that for you, Tom? That's what the government says over 4 years it would cost to reintroduce all their tax cuts, plus Jim Chalmers and Anthony Albanese's tax cuts. We've had Sussan Lee on, Jane Hume on Sunday Agenda. They've all indicated in recent weeks they're going to come up with a bigger tax cuts package. I don't think he's going to announce it today, but he's going to hint at it again. They want to do that closer to the election. Why wouldn't you? You get a bigger bang that way. Pre-election, you catch Labor more on the hop, so they can't match your promise. But we know that's coming. So we're at the stage of the cycle now, whether an election's 6 months away or a year away. We're 2 years, a 2-year anniversary of the Albanese government yesterday, where the focus does go a lot more on the opposition. We as journalists do that. The government always wants you to put focus on the opposition. As a journalist, that's pretty unreasonable when they've just been elected. Now it starts to become reasonable because they start to become the alternative government, and you see an uptick in the electoral cycle, in the movement around Canberra at this time, Tom. It becomes a bit more exciting for us political journalists. We've seen their migration promise. They've got a pretty simple message there and popular message. We're going to cut migration. Angus Taylor's going to say we're going to cut spending. Again, a tick. From a popular point of view. The migration one, that they're going for a very ambitious net migration cut. Is it achievable? That's the real question. Nevertheless, it's popular. Nuclear, however, yet to be convinced that's a vote winner, and that won't suffer from a scare campaign for them. But nevertheless, this Angus Taylor address will have more interest than it would have had for the last 2 years, because we're getting closer to that election date.
Yeah, so, look, spending cuts, I think the vibe would be popular on bringing the budget in control, but where would it be? That's where it gets tricky. Andrew, thank you.